Now, here's meteorologist TJ Del Santo with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, so TJ, we finally gave up some of the wind, and now we've got the less than warm temperatures today.
Yeah, very less than warm temperatures. Yeah, we're looking at temperatures struggling to go through the 20s right now. Don't worry, we've got some nice mild temperatures down the road. And I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic about the weekend in terms of sunshine. So this is some good news. Live city cam picture showing the blue skies out there. Plenty of sun. The problem is the temperature. It's 25. Feels like 12 with a bit of wind still from the north at about 16 miles an hour. But as the afternoon hours progress, these winds will continue to quiet down. Down there in Narragansett, the beach cam showing those pretty blue skies. 25 with a wind from the north at 10. Relative humidity everywhere is very low with these winds coming out, with these winds blowing out of Canada, bringing down the drier air. Emerald Bay and Cumberland, 24 degrees. The morning low, 15. Feels like about 18 degrees there with a light wind. And over there in New Bedford, I like this comment. Sunny, but man, it's cold out. 26 degrees according to Michael over there in the Whaling City. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. 3 different radar sweeps examining our skies, and they're all saying it's quiet because there's not a cloud in them. 24 in Taunton, 25 New Bedford, Newport at 23. The satellite radar picture verifying that quiet sky out there. High pressure is in control, and with high pressure you get sinking air, so that's why we're not really seeing much in the way of cloudiness at all. There's a big chunk of cold air in place, and with this cold air, it's sunshine really is having trouble going to work and warming us up. But we're going to be seeing the high pressure center work its way on off to our east tomorrow, taking with it the coldest of the air. Tomorrow, in its return flow, we'll be finding some south and southwesterly winds. That'll be warming us up a little bit tomorrow. I think you'll definitely notice the change in temperature. We'll also find some added clouds to our skies in the afternoon. But overall, Friday looks to be pretty good, and the weekend, not too bad at all. This afternoon, 26 degrees or so, 26 on the east side, Rumford around 26. Winds will be tending from the northwest and, as I mentioned, diminishing 5 to 15 miles an hour at times, but probably by evening down to about 5 miles an hour. 27 at Warwick, Barrington 27, Riverside in the mid-20s. Along the South Shore, basically same temperature regime in the mid to upper 20s. 26 in West Greenwich, University of Rhode Island, a cold day on the quad, 27. Up in northern Rhode Island, Chepachet about 25 degrees in Woonsocket and Pawtucket. Over into Lincoln and Cumberland area in the mid-20s, southeastern Massachusetts, Swansea and Fall River and New Bedford about 27 with loads of sunshine everywhere. Your Futurecast for the evening calls for cold and dry conditions with temperatures in the 20s. Sunset time this evening getting later and later now at 5:39. Here's that live Pinpoint Doppler 12 7-day Futurecast. We've got sunshine for your Friday, about 36 degrees. It's going to be a cold start to the day tomorrow. Once again, around 14 degrees, but we'll have some milder temperatures, relatively speaking, for the afternoon. Saturday, but a little bit more sunshine in the forecast now, about 49 degrees, so milder for the weekend. Sunday, look at that, up to 55, and I put a little bit more sunshine in the forecast for Sunday, and I shrunk that rain down a little bit. It looks like it's Sunday late day, probably more like at after dark into the early hours of Monday, and then we're looking at dry weather for Tuesday and Wednesday. And you can get your updated Futurecast on the Pinpoint Weather Station. It's on Cox Digital Cable Channel 125. So we are looking at beautiful sunshine. Just bundle up if you're headed out for the afternoon.
All right, thanks, TJ.